It's TK Irish at the Camp Kennerk Podcast, and we have something really exciting. You know, we talk popcorn. We talk popcorn all the time. As a matter of fact, it's official now here at Camp Kennerk that popcorn is its own food group. So I want to share something with you real quick. Our friend, our mountain man, Steve in Wyoming, sent us this little gift of popcorn from Lander, Wyoming, and it's called Cracker Pop Popcorn. Now, think about this. Lander, Wyoming is over 5,000 feet above sea level. I have to go up there and do some research because I want to know if it pops any higher due to the lack of oxygen. Because, you know, that's so important about it these days. But I want to share with you a little video from Steve the Mountain Man about his findings of this place when he was out tracking around.
This is SK reporting to TK from Lander, Wyoming for Camp Kennerk. We have mountains and fishing and hiking and hunting, but here is my favorite place to go, right here. It's called the Caramel Pop Factory and more. We'll go inside and I'll show you why I'm so excited. Okay, here she is. You're Abigail, right?
Yes.
And what relation are you to this whole thing?
I'm an employee to Max and Vern. I'm
not related. You're just a number one employee, right?
Yes.
Okay. Tell us about all this popcorn you have here.
Okay, so we have cheddar and cheddar bacon. We're most formally known for our caramel that is 6 years old. It's Vern's mother's recipe. And then we have all of these flavors that we make down over here, which are in the bowls currently. We make ice cream. We have drinks that we make. We make cotton candy. And we make lots of other stuff. Anything that you can name. We have
Okay.
patty out our own burgers, and all of our stuff is, we try to make everything homemade here.
You know, like all the popcorn. You said
Yes.
that's your
Yes,
vaccine?
our caramel corn is our most famous popcorn that we get here.
Yes, I've sent some to my brother and his friend Doug the neighbor,
Yes.
and I'm waiting to hear back, but I'm sure this is world famous. I've sent a lot of it out.
And we also have popcorn balls and everything too.
So, well, I'll be back to buy some more. Thank you very much. Bye.
Thank you.
Hey, Douglas, now doesn't that look like a cool place to just stop by, get yourself a couple pounds of popcorn and just sit outside in the mountain range and watch the antelope go by?
TK, so good to see you again and here for our 60-second podcast. And yes, Steve sent me some Cracker Box popcorn, and I'm sure we'll show their website where people can order some good popcorn. And I believe it's the caramel pop. I have a bowl of the caramel pop. I'm going to have a couple of kernels right now. Ooh, that's really good. I got a Dr. Pepper to walk it on down.
You know, that's a good idea. I've been nibbling on this popcorn all day. You know, since it's a food group, it's so important to have the proper balance of popcorn because of the fiber and everything of that nature.
Well, Dr. Pepper and corn.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Now, the name of the company is Cracker Pop in Landers, Wyoming. And this all comes from your brother Steve up there in Landers, Wyoming. And he was very kind to send me a bag of it. And I certainly appreciate it. Now, Now, what flavors do they have?
Oh, they have, you know, the cheese, plain, peppermint, ice cream. You know, they get pretty exotic on the flavors there. But most of the time they say that the biggest seller is the caramel and just the regular butter popcorn. But they really say what's a great thing to do is you take your butter popcorn and you take your caramel and you mix it together.
Okay. Okay.
And that's a real popular combination there.
And we're going to post their website here on the podcast.
Yes, we're going to
And
post
then
their website.
there must be a way that we can get our podcast to
Yeah,
Cracker.
of course. Yeah,
We'll let
we
them know.
always do that.
Oh,
You know,
okay.
because up there in Lander, Wyoming, with only 5,000 people, this is a pretty exciting thing for the whole community that they're going to be featured on the podcast.
And the
So,
Camp Kennerk Podcast. Yes. And
yes,
maybe we can get the owner in as a happy camper.
that very well could be. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
And she
All right.
explained to him, they're in the firework business half the year, and then the popcorn is their business on the other side. So, think about this, Douglas. Popcorn pops. What do firecrackers do? They pop, they explode.
I love that marketing. That is really, really sharp. And it evens out the cash flow during the year, popcorn and then fireworks. Yeah. I love that. That's really sharp.
And they also have, this is really cool. They have mobile, not restaurants, but the food trucks, but they
Yes.
just sell popcorn out of it.
Oh, so they go to sporting events and they sell popcorn.
Yeah.
Oh, I really like that. We need to get somebody from their organization as a
Yeah.
happy camper, because we're capitalists. We like people who get after it,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
Put people to work. And there in Landers, Wyoming, is somebody who's getting after it. This is America.
And the recipe they use is from their grandmother.
Whoa.
It's an old family recipe. It's not just something that's pulled out of thin air. This is a scientific endeavor with culinary arts. And most important is, when grandmas make it, it always tastes so much better because they have that little bit of love they put in there. We've all experienced this, Douglas. You go to someone's house and they have this great meal and you ask for the recipe and they're very obliging to it. But then they used to say, it just sort of, not bad. But so that I've always, just thought it's the love. It's the love of cooking for you.
Yeah. So this is good. So it's legendary recipes.
Yes.
No, historic, legendary. Grandma.
And grandma, don't mess with grandma and her recipes.
Well, I love it. Okay, so now this is great information, TK. Now I've got some information from another angle, but it's not dealing with food. Now, that up in the Northeast, they had this nasty storm that pretty much covered the Northeast, as you and I are enjoying 85-degree weather.
Yes. And caramel corn.
And a Dr. Pepper. And it's getting warm here. I need some suntan lotion.
Get your sunblock now.
Okay, now I got a very interesting story. My pal up in New York City, HC, we call her. She has relatives here in Austin, and she moved up to New York City to pursue her career. I gave her some information that connected her to Doug the Neighbor, the Doug the Neighbor connection, to get an apartment. And she ended up living 4 blocks from where I used to live.
Isn't that fun? Small world after all.
A small world after all. And she was kind enough to send a couple of videos that we will show now because of this snowstorm. The first video is there on 9th Avenue in front of the Google building. Let's see that video.
Wow.
Okay. And the next video is walking down her street with the snow piled up on the cars.
Okay. Well, is that what's underneath there?
Yes. So that's there. Now, another situation that has come on up is, that I have family up there in Canada, Canucks, we call them Canucks, and
Mhm.
they're pros at snow. They're pros. They
Mhm.
know all about hockey, curling, snow.
And
Okay.
Molson.
And Molson's, yes, yes, they know Molson's. Yeah, Molson's Canadian is the one I go for.
Mm.
People laugh at me because it's not a craft beer, but I'm not much of a drinker, but I just like that Molson's taste, Anyway, so anyway, my Canuck cousin, he sent down a video of him with the snowblower clearing the driveway. Okay. And he calls it the bad boy. It's brand new. He calls it the bad boy. And we have that video going right now.
Douglas, I've seen snow before, but I mean, look at the track that he is making with that thing. That's,
Yeah.
about as serious as you get. I mean, I would hate to think that if a small animal got in the way, what might happen.
Absolutely true. And I'm glad they're doing it and not us. Yes. Now, also, because he was so happy with this product, it's a Briggs and Stratton two-stage gas operated electric start snow blower that you can get from Canada Tire. And I believe we have a link to that on their website that we're going to show right now. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, and he calls it the bad boy. And it
Mhm.
sure is. It sure is. So there you go. How they're fighting it in New York City and up in Canada, and they're the pros of snow. Snow
Yes,
pro.
they are. And,
Snow pro.
they really do. Of course, you've been up there, you've lived up there, and the air temperature is what really makes the difference, in being able to survive that type of weather. We get down here in Dallas, it's 40 degrees and we're shivering and we're crying, and everyone's saying, "Don't cry, they're going to freeze on your face. The tears are going to freeze on your face."
Yeah.
But up there's a
Well,
whole different atmosphere.
our blood has thinned out.
Yeah.
Our blood is thinned out, and and that's why I moved from New York City down to Austin to warm up.
Yeah. Don't
And,
blame
and
you.
I'm loving it because this is the middle of February, end of February, and it's 85 degrees. I'm loving
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
I love
Hey, you gotta love it, Douglas.
I love it. Now, TK, it's always good seeing you. I've got my Dr. Pepper right here, and I've got my Cracker Box popcorn. That's what I got. Play ball.
Aaron go raw.